Grant Cardone makes $600 million telling you that wealth loves speed. Hormozi built an empire screaming, move fast and break things. Tony Robbins got rich yelling, take massive action now. I'm about to expose the biggest lie in entrepreneurship. Welcome to the Mac Reed Show, a place where I help cash-strapped entrepreneurs stop running broken businesses and finally get paid like owners. If you've been following me for a while, you know this show used to be called the Zero to Profits Podcast. But as we've been evolving and growing, I realized something very important. I'm the brand. This is my name. This is my story. These are my methods. And honestly, that's what you're really here for. So I'm leveling up to show this as the Mac Reed Show. I have the same mission to help you build wealth, but we're going to be doing it with a bigger energy and deeper impact. Now, with that said, let's get into today's episode. And today's episode is going to be a big one because I'm calling out a massive lie today. Grant Cardone makes $600 million telling you that wealth loves speed. Hormozi built an empire screaming, move fast and break things. Tony Robbins got rich yelling, take massive action now. And yet you have been doing it their way all this time and you're still broke. So guess what? I'm about to expose the biggest lie in entrepreneurship and show you why following their advice is keeping you exactly where you are right now. If we haven't met before, my name is Mac Reed, and I have helped a few entrepreneurs just like yourself escape the hustle trap. And I did it by teaching them to ignore what some of these gurus are teaching and telling them. By the end of this video, you'll understand why wealth loves speed is a poverty trap and why the richest people that I know move slower than you think in a simple 3-step system that actually builds wealth, not just revenue. So let me tell you what happened when I believed this lie myself. So about 6 years ago, I was that guy, moving fast, launching everything, taking sales calls daily, grinding 16-hour days because people like Grant Cardone told me that wealth loves speed. And yes, I'm not going to lie. I was having some 60 to 80K months. And man, it looked successful on paper. I had all the indicators of being a fast entrepreneur. But here's what nobody saw. I was so burnt out. I was so stressed. I was working weekends. And despite all that revenue, I was taking home less than a McDonald's manager. Does that sound familiar? I was moving at the speed of light, but I was moving straight into a brick wall. And that's when I realized I wasn't building wealth. I was building a prison for myself. Here's the truth that none of these people want you to know. Every single guru who told you that wealth loves speed, they actually built their empire on the opposite of that principle. Grant Cardone, man, this dude got systems. He got teams. He has automation running his business while he sleeps. Hormozi, he spent years building back-end systems before he ever went viral. Tony Robbins has a whole machine of recurring revenue that's been printing money for decades. Listen, these dudes preach speed, but individually, they actually practice structure. And while you're out here spending like a madman, they're actually sitting back collecting passive income. And here's the thing. You know what really makes me angry? You're working harder than them. You're hustling more than they are. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you're sacrificing more than they are right now. And they're getting richer while you're being exhausted. They're selling you a whole lot wrapped in inspiration. And you bought it hook, line, and sinker because it felt good to believe the success was just one sprint away, right? But here's the reality check, and I want to be honest with you. If speed created wealth, then every delivery driver should be a millionaire. If hustle created wealth, every single mom that works 3 jobs should own a yacht right now. So listen to me. Speed without structure isn't wealth building. It's wealth bleeding. So what is the real secret? It's what I call the wealth triangle. It's a system that actually builds wealth. It contains 3 corners. The first 2 of those corners are the foundation. When that last corner, that's the end goal. Corner number 1, make money. This is revenue. You're already doing that. You're good there. So keep going, right? Corner number 2, Manage money. This corner right here, this is where you're bleeding. You're making 50K months, but only keeping 5K. You got revenue, but you're barely making a profit. You're rich on paper, but you're broke in reality. Corner number 3 is multiply money. It's about creating recurring income, making smart investments, and building systems that grows your business without you having to grind for every dollar and keeping it in being in the business for 24/7. That is how you correctly shift from just making money to multiplying. When I stopped chasing speed and started building this triangle, I noticed that everything changed. Now listen, I had the same skills, I had the same market, and I even had the same hustle. But now my days are entirely flexible. There may be weeks where I may work 20 or 30 hours a week instead of 80. And guess what? I pay myself first, not last. And my business, it grows without me constantly having to chase new deals. And that's the difference between speed and structure. Now, look, I'm not saying speed is bad. Speed definitely has its place. But when you want to do speed without structure, that's expensive chaos. It's like jumping in a Lamborghini with no brakes or steering and you're heading straight into oncoming traffic at full speed. Listen, the richest people I know, they move a whole different pace. They think before they act. They build systems that work while they sleep. And if you're tired of being lied to, if you're ready to stop running broke, if you want to finally build something that builds wealth instead of just chasing revenue, you really want to make a change? Then what I'm going to tell you to do right now is I want you to smash that like and subscribe button right now, because on August 8th, I'm dropping one of the most important videos that you'll ever watch. The 3 money leaks that's killing your business and how to plug those things in less than 30 days. But here's the thing. I'm only going to share this with those that are subscribers who are serious about change. I'm not going out here trying to chase people, right? Again, I'm not about speed. Remember this point. The Bible says that the plans of the diligent lead to profit, but haste lead to poverty. My point is this. God never said go fast. He said be diligent. So you got to stop chasing. You got to start building. And when you build, you can watch your wealth multiply. So now you've been watching the Mac Reed Show. Now you know what to do. You can either apply what I'm saying or you can keep struggling. Either way, the game ain't going to stop. I'll catch you guys next time.